Hey guys, welcome to Chapter 9 of Warcraft, The Reign of Chaos. This is the last level of the human campaign, and it is called Frostmourne. So after burning down the ships and blaming it on the mercenaries, the very next day at Arthas' base camp,
You lied to your men and betrayed the mercenaries who fought for you. What's happening to you, Arthas? Is vengeance all that's important to you?
Spare me, Muradin. You weren't there to see what Mal'Ganis did to my homeland.
The Dark Lord said you would come. This is where your journey ends, boy. Trapped and freezing at the roof of the world, with only death to sing the tale of your doom.
This looks bad. We're completely surrounded.
There's still one chance. Help me claim Frostmourne. If it's as powerful as you said, it might tilt the scales in our favor.
I have a bad feeling about this, lad. But I promised I'd see this through.
Captain, I'll leave you to organize our defense. Let's move out.
good old Captain, bless him. I have a feeling Captain's not going to survive the encounters though. So again, your forces are split up like the last mission, except this time you do get control of both. A small contingent of units go with Arthas to try and claim Frostmourne, and the rest stay at the main base to organise the defence. You don't have that great of a defence, so I would definitely focus on getting some soldiers out first to help defend and increase. Whilst they're building,
Is there danger?
let's move on.
Certainly.
Gripping riders, they're pretty decent.
Bow.
Is there any undiscovered quests? Yeah, okay. But at least this time you have good old reliable knights instead of Shade Dwarf mercenaries, which they were alright, but you can't really rack up as big combos as you can with your good old infantry. The knights are a good solid 39% damage reduction. Oh, if the undead attack now, I'm going to have to micromanage like hell. Luckily these knights and both heroes can take a good amount of damage. Oh god, here we go. It has begun. So the thing that bothers me the most, I'll tell you what we need. We need a adept training for the not the sorcerer, sorry, for the priest. Right, well we survived, but we did take a beating. We took a beating indeed. These guys down here are severely undefended. This isn't good. Let's try and get Frostmourne as quick as we can.
Is there danger?
Ooh, a Peripiet of Vitality. I'd much rather have that than a healing potion.
For honor. Justice. shall-
Arthas has ridiculous health and mana now. Fountain of Mana.
A sound.
In which case I shall use that to revive / heal this guy, and then let's press on. Wendigos. Wendigos and wolves. Let's upgrade Stormbolt to level 3. And as you can see, Stormbolt now does some serious damage. Tell you what, let's focus on increasing the damage and defense of the knights and footmen for now.
I'm here to help. Of course.
Tome of Agility, Potion of Greater Mana.
I'm ready and waiting.
Is there danger? The light is my
Let's
strength.
go, let's go, let's go! We need to get Frostmourne as soon as we possibly can, don't we?
A sound plan. Of course.
So this looks like the end of the path.
For honor.
However, it's a pretty tough fight to actually get Frostmourne.
Justice is come.
take out that wraith as soon as possible, otherwise there's every possibility it can possess one of your knights, and obviously you don't want to lose one of your main tanky units.
For honor.
Feel my
Get dead, you skag dads.
betrayer of the light.
That's the skeletal marksman dead. And with that, the graveyard is empty.
For honor.
On we go.
Search complete.
A sound plan.
Animal war training.
Mortals, death and darkness are all that await you.
As you can see, there's a couple of frost revenants and then a really powerful guardian.
Down here more terrifying than what we've faced already.
Believe what you will, boy. You shall not pass.
A sound plan.
Let's do this.
I'll say it's pretty much just the usual focus on the strongest unit first. The rest should follow.
Turn away before it's too late.
Still trying to protect the sword, are you?
No. Trying to protect you from it.
What a load of shit, mate.
Behold Muradin, our salvation.
Frost. Halt, lad. There's an inscription on the dais. It says, "Whomsoever takes up this blade shall wield the power eternal. Just as the blade rends flesh, so must the power scar the smith." Oh, I should have known. The blade is cursed. Let's get the hell out of here.
I would gladly bear any curse to save my homeland.
Leave it be, Arthas. Forget this business and lead your men home.
Damn the men! Nothing shall prevent me from having my revenge, old friend. Not even you. Now, I call out to the spirits of this place. I will give anything or pay any price, if only you will help me save my people.
Fool of a took that Arthas is. Arthas doesn't give a damn that Muradin just died.
Prince Arthas, where is Muradin? We can't hold out for much longer.
Muradin is dead. But take heart, Captain. The enemy will not stand long against the might of Frostmourne.
Indeed, as you can see, Arthas now has absolutely superb attack, and it's even chaos damage. Let's get down here as fast as we can and help these guys out. Destroy Mal'Ganis's base. That's going to be only too easy. All you really need to do is spam a mixture of knights and swordsmen. Muradin's items are left in the middle of the town, so they've not completely gone, which is always good. And with these units here alone, I think I should be able to take out this purple base. There is a mercenary camp here that has Nerubian warriors, Ice Troll Berserkers and Frost Revenant. Frost Revenant's quite good, but the other two, they're probably subpar at best, to be honest.
How may I say?
So yeah, luckily, as you can see, Arthur making extremely short work of that. And he still retains all his abilities as well for the time being. So we've surely destroyed this small undead outpost now. As soon as we get this one done, we shouldn't be attacked on all three fronts either. Now it's pretty much important that we take down the buildings that can train units first. So give the main citadel a wide berth, because obviously it deals a hell of a lot of damage. See, Arthas is so overpowered now that he's level 10 and has Frostmourne. and he can heal the other units as well. It makes him a pretty formidable force to be reckoned with. Where are my men that are cutting trees? Because these... One guy, okay. Get more peasants out.
I stand for the light. Certainly.
That ghoul stands no chance.
Betrayer of the light. Say the word. Let me out.
As long as they attack Arthas. Arthas is pretty much invulnerable to most damage.
For my father, the king.
It is a shame losing Muradin though. He has some pretty good abilities. And he's obviously a pretty cool guy. Let's send the spellcasters back to base.
Stand for the light. Certainly.
Yeah man, we can do this. I have faith in these limited amount of men. Thank God for mana potions, eh?
Our town is under siege.
Yeah, that's alright. I don't think that abomination's gonna last long, to be honest. That one footman was worth the sacrifice. Beyond the ties that bind. Right, and that's pretty much this undead base now destroyed. With token force. Arthas is that powerful that it only took a small token force to destroy the undead base. I'm going to research defend and then train footmen. Get some more lumber going. Some wood cutting done. Go and kill these fools so that they can't sneakily rebuild an outpost later on. See a small undead force coming for me, but I'm not going to react until they're actually close. As I say, I know it can be considered cheating using the remove fog of war cheat, but it really annoys me having a fog of war. I know it's a traditional part of an RTS game, but this is a playthrough and not an official walkthrough, so I can pretty much get away with doing it since it's pretty much how I like to play it, so... Let's get that priest out of there before he dies.
I'm here to help. Betrayer of the light.
And with that, we're going to carry on amassing a force big enough to deal with these fools.
Ready for action.
High upkeep, not that that's really a problem. We're going to basically use everything we have here, all of our units, to launch a full-on attack at Mal'Ganis' base. Right, let's destroy all these remnants of the purple base. And then I'm going to send these guys up here, along with air support. What's guarding these? Nerubians and ice trolls. I'm guessing they drop items, but they're not really important at this point. These guys are going to pretty much destroy this outpost. Well, there's basically no resistance, is there? So
Ready for action.
these footmen are going to be instrumental in the... I'm going to have the footmen go in first with defective to soak up any damage from the... soak up any damage from the towers and the main citadel. Obviously Arthas is my sort of main siege unit. Thanks to Arthas' damage and his attack being chaos, so that all do damage to divine beings. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if it's just the Frozen Throne or if it's this one, but in the Frozen Throne it says chaos damage does full damage to everything, so nothing is slightly resistant, whereas like obviously say medium all attacks do 4, that was a bad one to pick. Light armor takes reduced damage from piercing and siege. Well, if it was chaos it wouldn't take reduced damage from chaos, it would take full. Every armor takes full damage from chaos is what I'm pretty much trying to say.
Of course.
Right, let's get the force ready, shall we? This is going to be one swift movement, and if we fail,
Is someone injured?
well then we fail, don't we? But I'm pretty sure we won't.
Research?
We may lose quite a lot of units, but
Yes, my friend.
it's not overly important. Is that it? Have I lost pretty much all my units now? Yep, they're all ready. Might sell the Ring of Regen and replace it with... a Scroll of Protect, a Scroll of Healing, I would say. It's a shame they don't stack.
I stand for the light.
Right, we're ready for this shit. As you can see, we're going to be against quite a lot of units, including the old level 9 Mal'Ganis and Frostworms. But it's nothing to worry about.
Is someone injured?
So we want these lots to go in first and start the attack. Obviously the flying machine is to stay back.
The light is my strength.
I am ready.
Yeah, we got this. We have too many units to actually lose now, I would say. The only thing we don't want to do is get overly cocky and accidentally draw in all the enemy units.
A sound plan. You are past the
Let's make sure we regroup.
I stand for the light. For honor.
Help me, help you.
Our forces are under
What is your wish? How may I serve?
Everyone regroup. Stay together.
Of course. I'm your one. The light is my strength. A sound plan. Yes, my lord. Say the word. Right. Orders. Yes, my lord. Justice shall be done.
I would say this is going smoothly up to yet. Definitely spend all our resources getting these things dead now. Destroy these buildings as fast as we can.
If you insist.
Largely ignore most of the ranged units such as ghouls though, because they don't really do anything. They do very weak damage.
Help me, help you.
So now that that's dead, we shouldn't have any frostworms to worry about.
What is your wish?
I'm here to help.
If I use the priest's abolish magic on this entire area, we shouldn't have any crippled units, which is good. Okay, now we can focus on these ghouls.
By the power of the light. Burn. I stand for the light.
Stupid Facebook going off.
A sound plan. For my father.
I am ready.
Will it be?
Go on guys, let's not focus on that crap. Let's focus on these guys, get them destroyed as soon as possible.
I'm here to help. Certainly.
Right, let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's keep destroying these buildings as quick as we can. I think we just lost a priest, I'm not sure. Let's get rid of the cripple effect on me, Captain. Right, here we go. Here's the big fight. Let's target Mal'Ganwarth.
What do you need? Sire? Say you need.
That was pretty easily done. Right, Arthas goes back, and here comes the beauty of it all. We resurrect the 2 footmen we just lost, and we immediately take out their main base. Stop that guy from sleeping.
Feel my wrath.
No! Oh, I thought I was going to lose a footman then. An unnecessary footman. You guys could always come up and help.
On my way.
The light is my strength.
was going to say, if we make sure we destroy that portal so that Mal'Ganis can't come back, and then we destroy these towers. But yeah, we didn't do bad. I mean, we lost a few units, obviously. That was always going to inevitably happen in a battle of that size, but I do like this mission. It's good. I mean, obviously Arthas is overpowered, so it's pretty hard to lose, but the big fight between a lot of units and destroying the main undead base is actually quite fun.
Help me.
This is probably going to be it. I mean, there's not many main buildings that they could actually use left. They have a graveyard and a sacrificial pit, but what's that going to do?
This better be good.
What is your
Let's get rid of all these buildings then. As long as nobody stood doing nothing like Arthas apparently was then. Everyone can stop blocking now since there's no need to. And that should be it. That is most likely going to be it. Main quest complete.
So, you've taken up Frostmourne at the expense of your comrades' lives, just as the Dark Lord said you would. You're stronger than I thought.
You waste your breath, Mal'Ganis. I heed only the voice of Frostmourne now.
You hear the voice of the Dark Lord. He whispers to you through the blade you wield. What does he say, young human? What does the Dark Lord of the Dead tell you now?
He tells me that the time for my vengeance has come.
Get him, Arthas.
What? He can't possibly mean to...
It is finished.
Indeed it is. I'm sorry if this cuts out before the cutscene, because for some reason it struggles to record cutscenes with the software I'm using, but hopefully it should record the cinematic cutscene. But as you can see, Arthas just wanders off into the ice and the snowy barrens of Northrend. So as you can see, Arthas has indeed cemented his fate by taking up Frostmourne and has now lost the last bit of sanity he had left, and he is now basically a puppet to the sword, which is obviously the Dark Lord's plan. Hopefully it